Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video here at John Zoo, and today we have a special guest with us. This is Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is a Cuban brown anole, also known as Anoles segre, and like most other lizards, Mr. Brown spends most of his day basking about and chasing bugs, chasing off rival lizards and things like that. And, let's see. Oh yes, brown anoles are native to Cuba, which you might have guessed from a Cuban brown anole, and the surrounding islands around Cuba. Now, they're also invasive to many of the same places that Carolina green anoles live, which includes Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina. I think Georgia is also one of those that they're invasive in, maybe Alabama. Now, Mr. Brown is not held regularly, so this is one of the first times he's being held, but you can kind of see he's turning a little bit darker, but he's still an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous lizard. And you can kind of see from on his neck right there, his dewlap. This is what his dewlap looks like. Now, this does not hurt the lizard when you pull out their dewlap like this. What that dewlap is it's a thin piece of skin that they inflate with blood, and they pump all that blood into that, and they show off to the females and the other males and other lizards and things, saying, "Hey, I'm the big man," That's basically what that dewlap is for, and all reptiles that have it. And pretty much all reptiles have some sort of the same thing. Frilled lizards, they have a frill. Let's see, there's another lizard where it opens its mouth and there's like these two flaps of skin that fold out that way. Is freaky, dude. But I have this paper right here where I wrote down some facts and things about them, about brown anoles and all of that, because he's a very angry lizard. He's about 6 inches, I'd say, maybe 5. So, but I wrote down some facts and things about him, because when I put myself on the spot like this, I can't really think of anything. So, I'm gonna just start reading. Let's see. Some interesting facts about them is brown anoles were first observed sometime in the 1800s, I believe. They can actually grow very affectionate and very attached to their owners, and they can actually remember them. So they can develop some rather advanced memories, allowing them to become attached to you and remember you. And let's see. And they're also very smart, which allows them to make those memories and associate with you and all of that cool stuff. So, but yeah, they're very smart for their size, and they have excellent color vision. They can see what people can see. They can see what humans can see, and they can even see more. So people have like 3 color receptors. I think it's blue, green, and red, I think. And these guys have 4 color receptors, so they can see what we can see and even more. So most people, right? Most people don't believe that reptiles have emotions or anything like that, but they do. They can actually feel a lot more than we give them credit for. And it might be common sense that lizards eat bugs, but did you know that brown anoles will sometimes eat fruits, ripe fruits? Um, they'll also show opportunistic behavior, which means they'll basically eat anything that they can fit in their mouth, anything they can get to. And that's basically what the opportunistic part means. But unfortunately, that means they're babies. They will show cannibalistic behavior and eat their babies sometimes. They drink from leaves mostly. They drink the morning dew off of the leaves and maybe a mist or two after the rain. They'll drink off of leaves. But they will also use a water dish if they're given the chance to. But if they want to, they'll use a water dish as well. This paper is not cooperating. And they can live about 5 years in the wild, but in captivity, they can live much longer. My Carolina green anole that I have now, they actually have about the same lifespan in the wild, which is about 5 or 6 years. But in captivity, they can live even longer. Dino, my Carolina green anole, he's an old man now. He's very old. He's about 8 years old now. Actually, he just turned 8 the other day, a few months ago, actually. So, he's fairly old. But hopefully, he gets to live even older, But in captivity, they most commonly, anoles, such as the green anole and brown anole, and smaller anoles like that, they only live to be about 8 years old in captivity, which is dragging me down a little bit, because Dino's, like I said, about 8 years old, but they can live a little bit longer than 8, I think. So hopefully he lives a long time, more than 8 years. And that's everything I have on this paper. Let's see, I wanted to talk about some other things with these guys. But oh yes, seeing how they're invasive in Florida, you can actually catch them. Wild caught individuals, keep them as pets. That's a plus to being in Florida. There's a bunch of stuff running around that it ain't supposed to be here, so we can just keep it as pets. And it's awesome. It's awesome. It's something I noticed the other day. You want to know something that I observed the other day? Look at his tail. You see how it's flattened like that? And then it's, like, I'm terrible at describing things, but it looks like this on the side, and then it's flattened like that. It's basically like a paddle, like an oar or something. I have a hypothesis about why their tail is like this, and Carolina green anoles' tails are so slim, more like a cone shape. And Cuba has a lot of water. It's an island, a lot of rainfall and stuff, a lot of water and all that stuff. So they might have to swim from time to time because they live in Cuba and those surrounding islands, and they get some pretty bad storms and things like that. So these guys might have to swim from time to time. No. Chillax. So they might have to swim from time to time, which I think is, bad lizard. Lizard acquired, thankfully. So yeah, I think that's why their tail is flattened, and the green anole's tail is kind of like a cylinder shaped, kind of cone shaped. But so yeah, this guy, my friend has got to breed this guy if he ever gets a female brown, because you will not believe the colors I am seeing on this guy. He's got hints of red. He's got hints of red on him. On his I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but on his legs here and there, kind of on his neck right there, on his body a little bit right there, maybe a little bit on his tail, he's got hints of red. It's kind of like a copper color. I doubt that the camera can pick it up, but it's so cool. He's got to breed this guy if he ever gets a female, because that is awesome. So I'm gonna wrap it up for this video, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed learning all this cool stuff about brown anoles. And say goodbye to Mr. Brown, the brown anole, and I'll see you guys in the next video here at John Zoo. Alright, see you later, guys.